Sound of clashing metal, a deep whoosh of air. Ugh, this guy, this monk, was something else. Seriously. Sinju and I had been throwing everything we had at him, and I mean everything. My shadow blade, Sinju's dragon scale-infused attack, nothing. He just deflected it all, with this infuriatingly calm look on his face. Okay, I said, letting the golden armor I'd summoned just fall away from my body. It clattered on the shifting stone floor. A moment later, shadows swirled around me, covering me completely. This guy's tough. Sinju, ever the cool one with his dark skin and locked hair, just grinned, the scales on his cloak shimmering. He's the final boss of the dungeon, Lin. We didn't expect anything less, right? He was right. In this dungeon, it was wild. Every single time the monk put his hands together in that prayer-like gesture, the entire room would shift. The walls would move, pillars would rise from the floor, the ceiling would drop. It was like the very architecture was his personal puppet. Damn, I like this dungeon, Sinju said, that grin widening. I'm gonna be real mad when we beat this one. He glanced over at me, his eyes alight with the thrill of the fight. Tell me about it, I replied, and then I shot forward, leaping straight out of the shadows. I was a blur of darkness, my blade arcing right for the monk's head. But he was too fast. He ducked under my swing, smooth as water, and in the same motion swept his leg out. My feet were gone from under me. I was falling, time slowing down just a bit, the stone floor rushing up to meet me. And then, it happened. A screen, a system notification only I could see, flickered into existence right in front of my face. Goblin Grand Priest Sword senses immediate danger. Would you like to activate Goblin Takeover mode? Yes, no. I blinked. Goblin Takeover mode? I'd had this sword for a while now, and I'd never, ever seen this option before. What the hell was it? Of course, there was only one way to find out. My mind screamed it before my finger could even tap the glowing word. Yes. The moment I confirmed it, everything changed. A wave of raw, primal energy surged through me. My skin started to harden, tightening up, transforming into a thick green, goblin-like armor. I could feel my face twisting, shifting. One of my eyes went completely black, the iris a glowing, toxic green. Instead of crashing onto the floor, I hit the ground with the force of a meteor. Boom! The very foundation of the room shook. Dust and debris exploded outwards from the point of impact. I wasn't on the floor anymore. I was crouched on the ceiling, looking down at the shocked monk. A voice rumbled out of my chest, a wicked, playful, and utterly unserious growl. It's time for Goblin to have fun! I launched myself down at him, not with my sword, but with my fist. The monk, recovering his composure, crossed his arms to block. He was strong, I'll give him that. But the impact? Oh, the impact was devastating. The sound was like a thunderclap. His block held for a split second before the sheer brutal force sent him flying like a rag doll, smashing into the far wall and embedding himself in the stone. Silence. I landed softly, the new green armor absorbing all the shock. I casually walked over to my shadow blade, which was still stuck in the ground from my earlier failed attack. I wrapped my armored green hand around the white hilt and pulled it free with a satisfying shing. I turned, a crooked goblinish grin splitting my transformed face, and looked at my two companions. Sinju was just staring, his jaw slightly open. And Amira, the little witch girl who had been staying back and watching with her book, looked like she'd just seen a ghost. I gave them a little wiggle of my new green eyebrows. So, you like my goblin form? Amira, bless her brutally honest little heart, didn't miss a beat. She just deadpanned. You look stupid.